Hello, hello. Welcome back, everyone. How do you do? Here we are. It's another day. We're live. Who has begun on this path of meditation, this path of enlightenment? Who's been doing it? Has anyone done their 3 minutes of meditation today? Are you gonna do the 3 minutes of meditation today? Do you even know what that looks like? Well, I'm here to tell you. You should get started. You should put your headphones in today, cover your eyes with a rolled up t-shirt, put the headphones in on some Zen singing bowls. Shut your eyes, lay back, and just allow the thoughts, allow the emotions. What's up, your daydream? How you doing? Allow the thoughts, allow the emotions, allow it all to come. That is in itself meditation, right? So you're doing it then. That is the beginning. It's not some magical thing. It's more like digging a ditch. It's more like just a consistent practice of just digging a trench or tending a garden, right? It's more like this. But I think that as far as I can see, the most important part is that you stay consistent with this practice. You just stay consistent. You just do it 3 times a week. You just stack up the sessions of doing it 3 times a week. Keep that going. 3 minutes each time. Keep that going for 3 months. If you can just do this, I'm telling you, the bar is so low. Like, it's so fucking low that you will seriously make progress. You really will. Like, if you can watch this right now and you don't have like a all-consuming pill fucking addiction, that is amazing. Like, all throughout history, you're like, I can't believe it. If you're not like right now sitting in a fucking muddy trench waiting to go into another trench and stab fucking strangers. It's like that is a miracle. Like, it's so unbelievable that you should be like, if you don't have like 15 kids and your wife just died of like tuberculosis or some shit and you're going to work in a coal mine where it's like poisoning your lungs or some shit. Like, if that's not your life, it's like it's amazing. Like, it's so fucking unbelievable. If you have the capacity to keep your attention to this video for more than fucking 30 seconds, you're already like a different species. It cannot possibly be fucking overstated how low the bar is. Like, how just fucking pathetic and ridiculous. For example, the mainstream. Because I talk about the mainstream. What the mainstream thinks is so fucking just. If you can just get a little bit engaged with this type of idea, with this type of like Zen or enlightenment or like investing in yourself, meditation, this type of ideas, like, holy shit, you can become a completely different fucking species. You can become an actual human being. Like, you can really do it. Like, you could do it. You could become a human being. Moving from a zombie or a robot or a sheep to a human being. Wow. Imagine that. And people will sit around and they'll tell you, like, no, you can't. That's stupid. You're dumb. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, they're going to do that. People are going to do that. It's just not your problem, right? You can't save everyone. You can't help others if you can't help yourself. You gotta help yourself. You just let them stroll on by. All right? You just let them go. Someone telling you like I'm addicted to pills, I'm a fucking drug addict, I'm a junkie, I'm pathetic, blah blah blah, I'm 400 pounds overweight, blah blah blah. Okay. Like there's nothing I can do for you. I'm already doing what I can do by improving myself. Maybe you can take inspiration from that. Maybe not. But it's nothing more I'm going to do. There's nothing more I can do. So that's the truth. That's how it works. And those, like, other people will constantly try to just leech your attention and just leech your value, right? Because they're deficient. So when someone's deficient, they're just going to leech off of you. And at some point, you have to just be no, like we're not doing that because they'll do it forever, right? They'll do it forever. It's like you just letting a mosquito drink your blood. It's like it will just drink it forever. That mosquito will drink the blood until they explode. Like it's never going to be enough. It'll just never be enough. So you have to be the one to be like, okay, no. Like, no, we're not playing that game. I'm not doing this. So, one of the ways that you can get started is by doing meditation. Like, you just need to accept it. It is one of the most valuable things you can possibly do with your time. Ugh. Like, it's just, there's just only like so many ways I can say it. Like, you should just accept wholesale that doing meditation, it's not the only path. And I'm not saying you should just sit there in underneath a tree and meditate all day long forever. You still take action, you still accomplish goals, but you're always coming back to a place of introspection and presence and stillness and mindfulness and meditation. Like that's how it works. But the reason why it's so strange and so hard to comprehend is because no one's doing it. Our society is not propagating that. Like they're encouraging you to do retarded shit, like get like university degrees and get like 4 BMWs and like, you know what I'm saying? Like constantly be rushing and checking your phone and watching like gossip television and stuff and taking pills because some doctor told you to and like drinking booze and eating carbs and all kinds of like processed carbs and stuff, like all kinds of like insane shit. That's fucking insane. It's insane. But like society will just let you do it. They'll just let you fucking do it. No problem. They'll just let it happen. And you'll be just ruined. You'll be years down the road just decrepit and ruined. They'll just ruin you. Just set you off a cliff and just be like, oops, next. Like it's like there's like no referee on society. Like there's no referee that's like, hey man, like take it easy. Nah, they'll just let it happen. So you have to be the one to be like, whoa, that's weird. Like I don't want to be a part of that. So yeah, definitely. But I mean, it's like for example, like you at some times have to really draw a line. Like at a certain point, you have to like draw a firm line in the sand and just be like, that's not acceptable anymore, right? Like that's not gonna work. Like that one person at work who constantly like wastes your time every time they see you. They want to tell you all about their fucking nephew who's a fucking idiot, or their fucking cousin or their sister who's super smart and they're going to be an engineer and they'll just always do that because they constantly need validation for the story that they're telling. They're just constantly trying to sell this narrative to people all the time. That's all they ever do is try to sell a narrative. And they're just looking for people to buy it. And it's not even really based in it. It doesn't, there's nothing that they say is matters. Like, it's not, who knows if it's true or not? It doesn't make any difference. Well, how do I know? Like, if your fucking sister or brother or son or some shit's trying to be an engineer, and how do I know if that's even a good thing? Like, it's irrelevant to me. It means nothing. So at some point, you have to really just be willing to just draw the line. But I'm not interested in that though. But my fucking sister, she's gonna be a doctor, and let me tell you about it. Yeah, okay. But I don't want to hear that though, and I'm not gonna listen to you anymore. So we're done here, right? This is over. This is the last one. Like, we're done. And that's a gift that you're giving that person, right? Like, that's a service you're doing for them. You're giving them a boundary. Like, that's the boundary. Why are you crossing it? Like, I don't understand. It's like you're trespassing. It's like they were walking out into traffic and there's like a bus coming right for them, and you just drew a line and you were like, hey, stop it right there because the bus is going to hit you. You're doing something stupid. You did them a favor. And it's the same with this. If this person at work's constantly like, no, 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 oh my God, my fucking uncle's drunk and blah, 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 my sister's going to be a lawyer and blah, blah, blah. You're doing them a favor by being like, hey, stop that. That's fucking stupid. Stop doing that around me, at least. Don't do that around me. Go do it somewhere else, I guess. You're free to do it, but not here. And that's a big gift that you're giving them. Like, a huge gift. Like, you did them a massive favor, but you don't do it again, right? You do it once and that's it. Here's the gift. Don't speak to me like that. I don't give a shit. You try to be like courteous, like, hey, prefer you didn't tell me about these things. Like, let's not let it happen again. And that's all. If they don't catch on, they're dead to you. Like, they're just click, dead. They're dead. Like, you don't even acknowledge them. Like, you just walk right by them. It's nothing. It's not even, and that again is a gift. You're doing a gift to them. It's kindness. What you're doing for them is a service. People don't know how to see it that way, and they'll be like, you're a dickhead. Okay. It's not important what you think. Like, this is what I'm doing. This is the right thing to do. I know it's the right thing to do. You're stuck in little gossip and victim stories. That's your problem. And I'm taking this path. I'm taking the high road. And you just grow that confidence in knowing that you're doing the right thing, and what that like random person at work might be thinking or doing is not your problem. And they don't have the capacity to engage with that type of idea anyway, right? They'll lose track immediately. Like, they'll forget right away. Like, their attention span, like their bandwidth of thought is too short. It's too small. They'll lose track like that day. Like, they'll just be like, they won't quite comprehend. They'll just be like, I don't know, I don't understand that guy, Luke's weird. Okay, fine. But they'll lose track and they'll go to something else. No, I just carry on my path, right? And I'm only interested in engaging in this type of way, right? This is the only thing I'm doing, right? Like, this is what I'm doing. It's like some people only like to wear like tracksuits. Like, that's all they like to wear, tracksuits. Sweatpants, sweatshirt, all the time. Okay, that's cool. That's all they want to wear. They're not interested in wearing a fucking three-piece suit. They're not interested in wearing jeans and a fucking sweater. They just want a tracksuit. So they don't even pay attention to jeans and sweaters when they go in the store. They just right for the tracksuits. And so that's what I'm proposing. You be like, I'm speaking to people who are interested in this type of thought process. This is all. Like, the people who are thinking this way, who are getting engaged like this, who are becoming a human being, not a zombie, not a sheep. This is what I'm doing now. This is what I'm doing. This is the kind of person I am. This is what happened. It's like you joined the Marine Corps, you joined the fucking Navy. You know what I mean? This is what you do now. This is who I am. It's already done. There's no turning back. You get a face tattoo, you do something fucking major. You know what I mean? It's like, that's it now. This is my path. No turning back. There I go. In this life, this is the path I'm on for the next couple of decades. This is my path. Then it'll be over. I'll be dead, and something else will happen. But for this life, during these next decades, this is my path. And you just buy in with that. And you just fucking solidify it. You just say it to yourself every day if you want to. There's no other path. And people who stand in your way and people who try to distract you, that's pointless. Like, that's not something that I'm going to involve in. I don't care about that. It's just done. We're done. And so I encourage you, please, to start investing in this way of thinking. And if you want to get started, you know what you need to do. You need to start meditating. You just need to do it. You need to do it because pretty soon, eventually, we'll get onto something different. Probably. Who knows? Maybe I'll be saying this for the next fucking 20 years. I'll still be making videos. You should start meditating. Maybe, hopefully, that would be funny too. But who knows? Maybe not. Maybe I'll be doing something different. And then maybe you won't have the motivation. So I encourage you now, while you do have someone stimulating you to do this in a hilarious way, you just do it. Like, you just get started with the practice. You just stay disciplined. You just get it going. You just try. It's a messy game out there, but you want to get started. So I'm encouraging you to go ahead, do it. Meditate today. 3 minutes. I'm going to do mine. I'm going to do an hour. Gonna do an hour. That's what I'm doing. So, yeah. Everybody else who's, on the path already and has been doing their meditation, that's awesome. You should totally be pumped for that. That's wicked. Like, it's so cool to do it. All right? Okay. Anyway, I think that's going to be about it for today. We'll do a half-length version. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the DMs and all the messages and whatnot. That's good shit. I appreciate that. Till next time, peace out.